Greetings, royal family. I'm back from a not so secret location. Anyway, all right, you read the title. So, Growing Up Hip Hop has expanded their franchise to New York. Okay. And I've watched Growing Up Hip Hop LA. Atlanta, not so much. But I was excited when I saw that they were basically going to be doing a New York version. So I had to make sure that I added this to the lineup of my reviews, okay? So I didn't do a review for episode 1 because I wanted to make sure, like, okay, let's see if this is real thorough, okay? If this is authentic. So this is going to be basically a review of episode 1 and 2. So as far as the lineup is concerned, we have Ja Rule with his son and his daughter. We have Irv Gotti with his 2 sons. And I think Angie, I don't know if Angie is his biological daughter, but let's just say with Irv Gotti with his kids. We have Fat Joe and his son. We also have JoJo, who we've seen on Growing Up Hip Hop LA, who is the son of Reverend Run. And Angela came on. Yeah, Angela came on. So I don't know if she's going to be a recurring member because I know that she is exclusive to the LA franchise. And then she was on Atlanta with Bow Wow every once in a while. Why? God only knows. Who else we got? So we got JoJo. We got Kid Capri, who is DJ Kid Capri, his daughter, and her aunt. Now, I don't know if that's Kid Capri's sister, but we're going to talk about her. Who else do we have? And we have, who am I forgetting? Oh my God. Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav and his children. It's 3 of them, 2 boys and his daughter. And last but not least, we have ODB, who was a former member of Wu-Tang Clan. Rest in peace, ODB. His son, YDB, is on the show. So, as far as the cast is concerned, I was here for it. So I said, okay. So I watched the first episode. We kind of got to be introduced to these kids and what they're doing, so on and so forth. Flavor Flav's daughter, is her name Charisma or whatever her name is? Correct me in the comments, y'all. You know I'm bad with names. So Flavor Flav's daughter is managing her brother's rap career. She was talking to JoJo in the first episode. She doesn't have a good relationship with Flav. Flav's son wants to kind of get his father on this track. So I guess, I don't know if JoJo is like a producer. I think he said he had a record label. So I guess he's like a producer as well. So the daughter, Charisma, or whatever her name is, she's saying that she doesn't have a good relationship with Flav and she hasn't talked to him. I think they got into an altercation and they got into a fight. So that's that as far as their relationship is concerned. The sons did call him in the first episode to try to see if they could get in contact with him, and he didn't answer. So, you know, as far as ODB's son, he has gone on tour with Wu-Tang, which is a good look. He does favor his father, a more handsome version of his father. He has, I think, 6 kids with 2 different women, and has someone pregnant currently. He just basically wants to spread his seed all over probably the tri-state area, not just New York, okay? So he's smitten with Flavor Flav's daughter. He kind of likes her. He said that he would put a baby in her. He's just really, I don't know if I want to say carefree. He just seems very, I don't know if I want to say carefree. I'll think of another word. He just wants to do whatever he wants to do. And he does believe in a, polyamorous or polygamy. He believes in multiple wives, multiple women, not just one, having just one woman. To each his own. That's his right. He can do whatever it is that he likes to do. But as far as his personality is concerned, it's a bit juvenile, to be honest, I think. I'm wondering if it's all an act for the show. If so, he's a good actor. So, I mean, he hasn't gotten on my nerves just yet. You know, I don't really take him too seriously. I think that he's very intelligent. I think that he's probably like putting on for the cameras, which I'm not mad about. But it's good that he can go on tour with Wu-Tang, that's definitely a good look. And they embrace him and stuff like that. So that's definitely a good look. Moving on to Fat Joe. Fat Joe's son wants to be a rapper. He wants to get into the music business. Fat Joe is not having it. Fat Joe wants his son to run the sneaker store, which Fat Joe owns in the city or what have you. And he basically is trying to find a nice way to tell his son that maybe he thinks he's corny. That's what I think. I think he's trying to find a nice way to tell his son that he's whack and his music is whack. And he needs to focus on the family business, which is the sneaker store. I mean, Fat Joe, what I think you should do is I think you should have opened up multiple sneaker stores. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's only one. But I mean, he can run a sneaker store and also do music. I don't see what the big issue is. I respect his son. He seems like he's very serious about grinding. He said that, his father wanted him to go to college, and he said he obtained his bachelor's degree in 2 years. Now, for those of you who have gone to and completed college, if he completed his BA or BS in 2 years, that means that he had to be going to school fall, spring, summer 1, summer 2, consecutively. So shout out to him for that. And I think it was a good idea for Fat Joe to encourage him to go to school. So they were listening to his song, and his father and whoever he was bopping with him. And I don't know if Fat Joe really wants his son to get into the music industry. He says that his son thinks that just because he is Fat Joe's son that he's gonna make it. But I don't know if I see that with him. I see that he's actually willing to put in the work and the grind. Like, this man knocked out a bachelor's degree in 2 years. He's a hustler. Like, he's serious and he's grinding. So we'll see where that goes. Ja Rule. I love Ja Rule's relationship with his children. Little Brittany is his daughter, and I forgot his son's name. She seems to be like a little firecracker. And Flavor Flav's daughter confronted her at a little party that JoJo had, a little mixer or what have you. And she basically put her in her place. Like, she says, I'm pretty sure that she has heard this over and over again. Ja Rule had the situation with the Fire Festival, and he got a lot of backlash because people were scammed or whatnot. I don't know. I know there's a documentary, but I didn't see it. But anyway, so Flav's daughter thinks that she has the right to come up to Brittany and question her about what her father did. And she's basically insinuating that her father knew what was going on and scammed people. So Brittany basically put her in her place. And she just said to her, like, do you really think that my father had something to do with that? Like, that other dude is in jail. You don't think that he would have been in jail too? So I liked how she defended her dad. And I love their relationship. Who's next? Who did I say? Oh, Kid Capri's daughter, right? Okay. She's supposed to be a singer, a dancer, an actress, or whatever she said. We did not hear in episode 1 or 2. I didn't hear you belt out a note. I didn't hear a song that you wrote. She's a songwriter as well, she said. I didn't hear you me, nothing. Okay, and that aunt of yours, if you are not careful, let me tell you something. You may end up on Hunts Point, sis, walking, if you know what I mean. Those of you who are from New York, you know what Hunts Point is given. Yeah, that aunt of hers just seems real. She's worked in the music industry, she says, but she seems real like, okay, yeah, you gotta show it, you know what I mean, and sell it, and everything is very sexual with Kid Capri's daughter. I don't even remember her name, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I understand in entertainment you have to be able to attract people physically, so I get it. But girl, where's your music? We didn't hear nothing. We heard Fat Joe's song. We heard a little bit of Flav's son, his song. I don't give us something. Sex sells, yeah, but what else you got? So Kid Capri's not feeling the whole provocative, gimmick. He doesn't just want her to be, a sex symbol, and the aunt is all here for it. So I guess the aunt is supposed to be like Pep, how Pep was amongst all the young crowd in growing up hip hop LA. That's what I thought. Moving along, who's next? Who did I say? ODB's kid, Fat Joe. Irv. Okay. Irv is annoying, but he is entertaining. And I guess because I don't have to deal with him at all, I find him slightly entertaining. So Irv's son got arrested because his friend left a joint in his car, and the cops pulled him over because he forgot to signal. This is what he said. So Irv is really like being real light with the situation. You know, he's laughing and he's saying, you know, you're going to tell your mother. I'm not going to tell your mother. You know, Irv, like I said, he is annoying, but he's entertaining to me. And he gives me like that boyish, I play around too much type of tea, you know? So his son doesn't want his father to tell his mom about him getting arrested. Now, if he got arrested because he had whatever in his car, like, I'm sure he has a court date. Is he going to be on probation? Is he going to be on, like, what's up? This is giving me very much Boogie, Dame Dash son from Growing Up Hip Hop LA. So I see a lot of similarities already, but whatever, I'm entertained. Now, episode 2, what happened in episode 2? The sister, Angie, Irv Gotti's daughter, is upset at the fact that her brother got a Rolex for his birthday. They were all at a birthday celebration, and Irv Gotti's kids and Ja Rule's kids are very close, which I love. They grew up together. That's cool. So they're like, you know, brother and sister. So they're sitting at the table. Deb and Irv are arguing. Deb is the kid's mother, Irv's ex-wife. Do you guys remember when they had a show? Was it Growing Up Gotti, or that was Victoria Gotti's show? You remember Irv Gotti had a show. I don't remember if it was on VH1 or what. Oh God, this was back in the day. And they had like a reality show, and like him and Deb used to go at it with the kids. I don't remember seeing Angie on the show. Tell me, comment below and let me know if you remember that show, that reality show Irv Gotti had before, and what the name of it was. Anyway, so Angie's feeling some type of way because, you know, JJ, I think that's his name, JJ got a Rolex for his birthday, and he had this big dinner, and the mother didn't know that he had just gotten arrested. Now, what is the deal with Angie and Like, she seems very, I don't want to say bitter, because it does seem like Irv favors the boys and they're able to get away with a whole bunch of stuff. And like she said in her confessional, you know, she put herself through college. She didn't beg him for a dime. So that's why I'm kind of inclined to believe that that's not her biological father, but she feels some type of way. She really much acts like the mother, because I remember from that reality show, Deb was real whiny and complaining, and Irv used to cheat on her, but she didn't want to leave. We all, probably because of the money. It was just too much. Like, she was really, really, really whiny. And so, you know, Angie found out from Brittany at the party that JJ got arrested, and she confronted him, and she's just really on him. Like, she really acts like she's his mother. And you know what I think? I think because she is upset at the fact that Irv probably favors them or babies them, she's really taking it out on her brother. I mean, I can understand that's your little brother and this is a serious issue, but the way that she comes at him with such intensity, you know? I mean, I love my brother too, but I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's different. Tell me what you guys think about Angie. We saw Little Mama in episode 2. Little Mama and her brother. So Little Mama was on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta for a couple of episodes, and she's back in New York, and she is trying to, I don't know what Little Mama's trying to do. I don't know if she's trying to resurrect her music career. Yeah, so the father comes in, they're sitting around, the father comes in, her brothers are trying to convince her to help promote this party, like this 90s skate party, or whatever it is, some kind of party. I think it was a skate party. And the father who comes in, he's very intimidating, very militant, but in like a street kind of way, you know? And you can see like Little Mama kind of clamor up when her father was talking to her, and the boys are kind of like, you know, yes sir, you know, like real, they respect him or they fear him or both. I don't know. But I didn't like when Little Mama was like, kind of like the way she was looking down as if she was a little bit scared of her dad. I don't know. I got a weird vibe when he was talking to them, and he said to her, you know, you went to Atlanta to focus on your music career, and you coming back, and the first thing you want to do is throw a party. Not bad advice, but here's the thing. I think he's her manager. What the heck does she have to go all the way to Atlanta for to work on her music career? Like, for what? Let's keep it real. I like Little Mama. I don't think that she will ever live down the invitation she gave herself to go up on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. I don't think she's ever going to live that down. I don't think she's going to live down when Charlemagne, made her feel embarrassed on the radio. And I don't want any music from Little Mama. I want to see Little Mama in the entertainment business as far as television. You know, remember she used to be the judge on America's Best Dance Crew. I liked her on that. She was entertaining. You know, I want to see her do like entertainment news, maybe on a couple of TV shows, maybe a podcast. You know, she likes to talk. She likes to express herself. So why not, get a podcast going? Like, do something. Join a panel. Do like little projects. As far as music is concerned, Little Mama, I don't think anybody wants to hear music from you. And I'm not being shady at all. I feel like sometimes you can phase yourself out of certain things in the entertainment business, but that doesn't mean that you can't jump into something else. You understand? Like, I would love to see her like covering the red carpet on the BET Awards or a Black Girls Rock or something, hosting, doing something. I don't think we are anticipating any more music from you. If you don't agree, respectfully, let me know what you think. I think that Little Mama is like, she has a lot of, she can do a lot. You know what I mean? Like she can really dip her toe into a lot of things. You know, everybody knows who she is, whether it's for good reason or not so good reason. But I just feel like she should utilize her talents in other arenas aside from music. You do a little bit of writing. You could do features. You could do writing for some of these younger crews or whatever, or younger girls coming up, I don't know, just a thought. What else happened on this episode? Her party. So she had a party, and I know I'm all over the place. Like I said, I'm combining the first episode and second episode. It wasn't really giving much. I mean, I like it. I like the cast. We see the party. So Angela and JoJo, right? Angela's annoying. Just a little bit. Like it's like everything is a problem. Why does everything have to be a problem, Angela? Jeez. So I didn't even know, I guess her and Little Mama have an issue or what have you. Only God knows why. So she decides that she wants to talk to Little Mama, Angela. And everybody was invited to the party, which, Little Mama, how you gonna show up like an hour and a half late to your own party? That is so tacky. I can understand being fashionably late, 15, 20 minutes tops, but a whole hour and some change? No, no, girl. That's a no-no. And the party was empty. Brittany came, Ja Rule's daughter came, and she danced a little bit by herself, and I think she left. Angela just kept whining about where Little Mama is. Where is she? Where is she? I have to go. So JoJo's fiance and Angela, they left. So the episode ended with them getting in the car on their way to the party. So it looked like it was very empty. JoJo said he felt like he is in a Jamaican barbecue or something like that, because they were playing a lot of reggae, which I was here for, But yeah, Little Mama, that's not a good look. And this was a party that you told your dad that you're going to pack the place or what have you, and you didn't. So that's money lost. So I don't know. See, these kids, you got to love them, right? But they're all ambitious. I don't think I missed anything else. I'm curious to see how things pan out with Angie and Irv Gotti. She needs to express how she feels to Irv, because obviously there's some sort of tension there. She's not feeling the way that JJ is spoiled and being rewarded for his negative behavior. So as far as Flavor Flav's daughter, I don't know why on earth she went out with old dirty bastard's son, YDB. Why? Why? So far, it's entertaining, you know. Yeah, I see it. It's entertaining. Who I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know if I'm forgetting anyone. Hopefully, we'll see Kid Capri's daughter sing or something. You know, this first season. I all I see is her taking pictures and going to sex shops and picking out, you know, risque outfits. So, Royal Family, let me know what you think. This, you know, this really made me homesick. Growing up hip hop New York. So I'm just adding this to my lineup. Be sure to comment. Let me know what you think if you saw the episode. If you disagree with anything that I said, especially about Little Mama. Do you guys want to hear music from Little Mama? Don't you think that she should tap into other arenas in the entertainment field? Let me know. Royal Family, I love you for watching. Until next time, peace.